advantage with the numbers, but just as far as times and places and everything for you guys is pretty much what you're hoping for?
Really better than I was hoping for at this meet. We really tried to switch things up and have the guys swim events they haven't swum yet this year. So we went in with a lot of no times. So that can go either really well or really bad depending on kind of how it goes. But really tonight, a lot of them surprised me and surprised themselves with how they were able to perform in events that they don't usually swim.
Yeah.
So that makes it kind of exciting, makes it fun, and we're able to have some good swims tonight.
And I guess in some cases for those guys, if they're looking for an additional event or whatever, that might give them some experience down the road in those events. They could contribute to some of those events too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, someone like Noah May, he's not known for doing backstroke, but he went out and won a 1-0, which is right now I think is the second fastest time on the team. I mean, that kind of thing is always fun, and it's exciting for them to get out and do something out of the box that they're not used to doing, and they haven't done 100 times over. So definitely room for people to kind of jump out and say, yeah, I can do backstroke too, or yeah, I can do the distance, I can sprint. So that's really what I was looking for, is fill in some holes going into this last 6 weeks.
Yeah. But as far as the depth of this team, is it coming along pretty good right now?
Yeah, I mean, we're really going to get tested up at Normal this coming Saturday. That's really our most competition outside of the sectional.
Yeah.
So we're going to go up there and we'll see where we stand against some of the more talented teams in the central southern part of the state. But I mean, right now we're undefeated in dual meets, so really can't ask for anything more. Of course, we have some tough ones coming up with O'Fallon again, and they're going to be full strength. That's going to be a good meet. And then we'll have Springfield at the very end of the season in a dual meet format, which is going to be a really hard meet. But so far, things are going well.
Now, refresh my memory, how many teams are at the Iron Invite for this weekend?
8.
That's what I thought. Okay. Where'd you guys finish last year?
We won the varsity division last year. So well, obviously we graduated quite a few good varsity swimmers, and Tyler Morris and Benny Benson and a lot of the guys. They were pretty solid swimmers, but we're going to again rely on our depth and try and pick off some, maybe not winning every event, but we're going to try and get 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and that's a good way to
pile up for you there. You can get a lot of points in a lot of events.
Right. So we'll see how that goes. It should be a good test.
All right. But one last question for me. I'm not kind of doing a story I think about Doyle and Mendez. I know those are two guys. One's a little different background, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Doyle's got the extensive swimming background, and Mendez is relatively new. But I guess those are two guys that have both emerged as key contributors for it. Let's talk a little bit about what those guys bring to the team.
Yeah, it's so Matt Doyle. Of course, he's been a year-round swimmer for a really long time. He's got a lot of background in swimming, and he knows events well.
Yeah.
His 200 and 500 free, I think, are going to be pretty key for us. His 100 back, we're still kind of playing with where that's going to be. But he'll get up and race when he needs to, which is always a good quality. Matt Mendez started with us as a freshman. He's a junior now, I believe. But
and he's really kind of come a long way in that time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be able to go as fast as he goes without swimming year-round ever is really impressive. He blows my mind every time he swims a 50 in under 25 seconds. He's strong and he does work hard. So he's able to get that speed from the first part of the season and then kind of refine it going into the last part. But he was on our sectional roster last year, so.
And he's probably going to be in part of the sectional team this year.
He could be. Right now he's on the A relay for 200 freestyle, so we'll see how that jockey's around. But he's definitely in contention, and he deserves it. He works really hard, and he's kind of a quiet guy, but he definitely gets out and works.
Christian, your thoughts on your team here? What's your expectations of your squad? You guys right now 4-0. It's the first time I've seen this bunch here. What do you think this team can do this year?
Obviously our goal is every year we want to go undefeated in dual meets, and that's going to be a tough test with Springfield High coming in at the end of the season and for a dual meet, and they're the team to beat in the sectional. Outside of that, we've gotten second at the sectional meet the last 3 years, so a lot of these guys who are juniors and seniors have been there, and they've been the runner-up, and I know that they're itching to be the team that finally achieves the sectional championship. But I think that to achieve that, we got some work to do, but there's still a good amount of time for us to get in that work and kind of get after it and see what we can do.